With the market in turmoil, it's very difficult to be picking the right coins to actually buy. Now, there is strategies out there in which you find pre-sales and buy those, but today I want to be talking to you guys about one of the best meme coins of all time, which is Dogecoin. And I will actually give you a little tip on which pre-sale I'm looking at right now, but that's for later on in the video. Today, let's talk all about Dogecoin and where exactly this thing could get to. So here we have Dogecoin in CoinMarketCap, and as you can see right now, it's currently sat around a $21 billion market cap, and it's actually around 14 cents in the dollar value. Now, if we're looking at this chart right here for price, we can see it has recently got as high as 42 cents. But I believe that when this bull run does recover, this could actually get as high as $1, and that will just bring a lot of retail attention to this coin. Now, let's talk about where it is right now, though, because as you can see, it is a little bit on the downward side. But if we look at this chart, you can see it's probably resting on that upward sliding diagonal support, which could mean that we do get a reversal soon. Now, I know this looks pretty bad right now on the daily with a pretty much abysmal dump into the abyss all the way down to where it is right now. But what does that mean long term? Pretty much nothing here. As we can see, we do have this trend line actually holding us up so far in this dump. And if we were looking at this trend line previously, I mean, this is definitely an area we should be watching for a potential bounce on Dogecoin. And if you were to long this on a leverage, guys, you could be talking about a 400x here on your ROI and your profit. That's something that is really, really cool, but obviously we need to be waiting for certain things to happen before we actually get into a trade like this. If you were to just buy blindly right here, it's probably not the smartest decision in terms of risk reward, and we know that the crypto markets are definitely coupled with the stock and traditional markets right now. So with those dumping and the US administration pulling out news and making moves every single day, it's a little bit, we need to be a little bit more cautious here with this token and most of crypto especially, right? So we can see right now with Dogecoin that yes, it is currently in between multiple trend lines, so it's not really something we want to buy just yet. But I would say if it does get over that 21 cent area, as you can see here, that's actually going to be a sign that yes, we're breaking resistances, and we should be considering potential relief rally all the way back up to potentially all-time highs, if not 31 cent, where this original support was for Dogecoin in the middle of the run so far. Now, this is obviously speculative, and we should be cautious and wait until we're above all of these moving averages. But as of right now, it is definitely a time to be watching the markets intently and not falling for the adrenaline, but simply just waiting for certain resistances to play. And once we break those resistances, yes, that's going to be the time in which we should be looking to buy. Now, obviously, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but just in my experience over the last 10 years trading, this is definitely scenarios where, yes, we cannot often find big pumps out of nowhere, particularly after big, long consolidational periods. And as of right now, we should be expecting more than anything sideways on Dogecoin. And then with that sideways action, once we do peer out on the other side, yes, that's going to be the time in which we should be looking to pick some up and run that all the way to the top. Now, if we're looking for shorter term trades here on Dogecoin, we can actually go down to say a 4-hour. You can see a pretty clean bounce on this so far, but we are not out of the woods yet. If you were looking for a shorter term trade, I would definitely consider something like this, around 16 cents up to 20 cents if you really do have to take a trade. But I would probably say it's better to be cautious, better to leave it if you can, because yeah, I mean, the markets are incredibly volatile right now. This could be something that you do get caught out quite easily. With that being said, there are things like grid bots that you can run that basically just set up a range and then automatically take trades in that range for you, so you can take advantage of the market volatility. And there's a lot of market volatility right now, so with Dogecoin, this is probably how I would play it until we do break above that 21 cent region. Now, as promised, this is the pre-sale that I'm currently looking at right now, guys. This is called Rimatix, and honestly, they're doing incredibly well so far. They've actually raised $14 million, and it just keeps continuing to go up. Now, with a pre-sale like this, it's important to get in earlier, and there are still many price hikes to go here, so getting in now is absolutely fine if you wanted to do so. That plus they do also have a $250 giveaway, which is fantastic. Now, what is the utility behind this project though? As you can see here, Remitix basically reinvents cross-border payments, which basically means you could use this to actually send money to people overseas without having to pay all the crazy fees, without having to wait 5 days like you would have to do with a bank, right? This is something that is basically instant. It uses crypto, what it was meant to be used for, and allows you to create that payment bridge globally. This is something that's fantastic. You can see 0 FX fees, user-friendly interface, so it's super simple to actually do this and get set up easily. Super simple and super fast to do so. You can also see, yes, these guys are positioning themselves in the market next to brands like Stripe, Wise, and Coinbase for crypto to fiat transfers. What does this mean? Well, basically, I could go and send someone abroad some crypto and they would receive fiat into their bank account with everything taken care of by Remitix. And no one's actually done this yet, so this is why I think this is so innovative. And that just goes to show why they've raised so much in their pre-sale so far. And again, guys, with the market in turmoil, this is probably one of the best investment strategies you can do, which is basically finding pre-sales that have a lot of potential, find the ones that have momentum, and getting involved with those for a quick 5x. And obviously, if it has potential like this one, hold it for the longevity as they scale. This is how you can get between 10x to 100x, sometimes even 1000x on some of these coins. But in summary here, guys, with Doge, what we will say is, yes, as of right now, it is in turmoil, it is on the downtrend, but if we can break over that 21 cent area, that is definitely a sign here that we could actually see some upwards momentum and a relief rally all the way up to potentially 30 cents or even all-time highs. What we will say is, yes, there are also smaller trades you can get along the way. For example, just trading between supports, 16% there. All right, we have another 16% there between all of these highs. As you can see here, there will be resistances in the future, so you want to be taking profit on those levels. But as of right now, let's just play it cautiously with Dogecoin. Once we do break out, I do think there's going to be a lot of potential for a lot of money to be made from this coin. That is going to be it for this video. Definitely check out Dogecoin and check out Remitix in the description as well. But that is going to be it from me. A fantastic day. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.